Hey everyone, it's Gail Banks with Gail Banks Creates. Welcome to my channel. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate your love and your support. Guys, I'm on today because I was challenged by our friend, LadyKre, who is FunKREations here on YouTube. My challenge, which is my second challenge this month, was to use a 12 by 12 paper pad and create 15 projects. The projects could all be the same, or I could create 10 of one thing, 5 or another, or switch it up. But the thing is to use these 12 by 12 paper pads that we all have in our stash. Now, I could also use any coordinating papers, patterns, stripes, or what have you to make my projects for the challenge. Sorry, got a little tongue tied. So I use quite a few things to create with this time. So let me share with you what I use, then I'll show you my projects. I use this Stardust Stickles, as well as these 2 diamond dots. I use, let me do like that. I use 7005 and 5011, and 5011 stays on my desk. It's one of my favorites, and it's quite a few of you favorites. I use this KS Craft Elegant Tags die, as well as this KS Crafts Jumbo Paperclip Banner. I also use some die cuts from Hobby Lobby out of this package, and that's what the die cuts look like on the back, as well as this Jen Hatfield ephemera, and I got this one from Ollie's. I use some stickers from Hobby Lobby, the Paper Studio. Oh no, that's La Petite's, sorry. Out of this Spellbinder Stylish Oval Birthday Wishes stamp, I use this. And it does say wishing you a best day. I didn't put it back correctly. I also use from Paper Studio these die cuts, and that's what they look like on the back. From Diamond Press, I use their banner greetings, and I use this little flag banner right there, okay? I also used an embossing folder, and I do belong to the Spellbinders regular embossing folder of the month, and this is from February 2023, and it's called Hydrangea Blooms. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to let you get a view of what that embossing folder looks like. And for my paper pad, this is a hot buy paper pad that's from Michaels. I use Butterfly Collage. Now, if you hold on for a minute, let me grab my projects. So the first 5 projects I created were birthday cards. I needed some birthday cards to put in, to have in my stash. So these are the 5 that I created. So let me give you a closer look at each one. And guys, this is going to be a little bit longer video because I want to make sure I get through everything I created and let you know what I did. She didn't say we needed coordinating envelopes because you need to make 15 items of your choice. And she wasn't sure we were going to make cards or not. And I know with LadyKre, she always tells you to have a coordinating envelope, which I do. And that's just a little, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Sorry, got fuzzy there. That's just a little butterfly sticker I put on that envelope. So here is my Fun Fold A2 size birthday card I created. And I watched a video. I cannot remember the lady's channel, but I'll make sure to put it in my description box below, and that way you can go over and see it. It was really easy to create. So it opens up like that. And so you got the flap there. This is where I use that Spellbinders Wishing You the Best Day. And this is the paper from that Butterfly Collage. Here is where I use that Hydrangea Blooms embossing folder, and this is where I use the diamond dots. Now the happy birthday, I printed that out on my computer and cut it out with that Diamond Press banner die. And this is what I did on the back. So here's the first one. Here's my second one. And they all, like I said, have coordinating envelopes. Here's the second one. Isn't that pretty? Goes like that. And it opens like that. And here is my third one. There's my There's my coordinating envelope. Here's this one. Opens like that. And the cards are all the same, except I use different paper out of that Butterfly Collage 12 by 12 paper pad. Here's the envelope. And here's this one. Isn't that pretty? And it was so easy to make. Once you get all your cutting done, it's real easy to do it assembly style and get it done. Now, I want to say, here's this envelope. I want to say this paper was my favorite one. Isn't it pretty? It's a pretty paper. Oh, and for my bases, I just used some paper I had in my stash from Joann's Park Lane, and to use that as my bases. Isn't that pretty? So these are the 5 birthday cards that I created for the challenge. Let me see, can I get them all in frame for you so you can get a very good look at each one. I think they came out pretty. I like the fun fold. I will try and find the the YouTuber whose channel I watched and kind of followed along with this. Hold on, let me get you my other 5 projects. Here are the other 5 that I created with that KS Craft Elegant Frames tag die. And guys, for the paper out of the 12 by 12, what I used are the cutter parts. So let me give you a closer look at each one. And it's just some string I had in my stash. So here's the first one, and I don't know if you can see, this is where I used a little light stickles on it to give it a little shimmer. And this is where I use those diamond dots. And that's just what the back looks like. Nothing fancy. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put to or from on there because I feel like you could write whatever you wanted on the back of it. And maybe it isn't something that you're giving, putting a tag on for a gift. Maybe you're just sticking it in some Happy Mail and you want to write a personal message. So this is says Bloom with Grace. And if you can see, I use a little bit of the stickles on the flowers and the diamond dots. Isn't it pretty? Collect Beautiful Moments. I just used that Elegant KS Craft die to cut out the cutter part. And you see, I'm trying to do it where you can see where I use some of the stickles. Collect Beautiful Moments. That's pretty. Stop and Smell the Flowers. And this one, Just a Girl Growing Wings. And you see, now you can see the stickles on that one really good. So these were the 5 tags that I created for the challenge. As I said, I used the KS Craft Elegant tag die. Okay, I got 5 more to go. Okay, these are the other 5 of the 15 that I needed to create. So I broke it down in 5 cards, 5 tags, and 5 jumbo paper clip banners that you can use in your journals, give it out as Happy Mail, etc. So let me give you a closer look of each one that I created. So here's the first one, and this is where, now this was just sitting on my desk in a little bowl, little charm, so I used those. It's the jumbo paper clips, and I got those jumbo paper clips off of Amazon the same way I did this die set. This came from the Jen Hatfield. This was from the Papers Hobby Lobby die cuts, as well as these little die cuts here. And this did come in a die. And what I did was I did both sides, you know, with the paper from Butterfly Collage, and I just glued it together and then put the little charm on there. So that's that one. I think it's pretty. Here's the next one. It's everything that I've used that I told you guys, you know, when I shared with you what I used in the beginning. Oh, I did use some flat back embellishment dots that I had in my stash. And unfortunately, I didn't leave all of them out. There's just, you know, those little dots that we use that you get from Echo Park or various places. So that's that one. Here's the third one. Isn't that pretty? You turn it over, and that's what it looks like. Here's the fourth one. That's the back. And here is the fifth one. Now I put the charm over here on this side since I put the sticker, the sunflower sticker there. But isn't that pretty? And that's the back. So these are the 5. Let me put this out for you guys to see. Jumbo paperclip banner die from KS Craft. And the little jumbo paper clips is just something I picked up off of Amazon a while ago, because I've had the die for a moment now. So here are my jumbo paper clips. But guys, I got into such a groove and got into like a zone that I created a bonus 5 things. Now, as you know, the paper clips was 5, the cards 5, the tags 5, but I created 5 other things. Hold on. As a bonus, I created ATC cards. I just was on a roll and I was just in the zone. And I said, you know what? I can take some of these die cuts and some of these stickers and create some ATC cards. So here's my first one. And this is just some little stickers I have in my stash. And it's the same paper here that I use as the base for my cards. This is some silver holographic foil, and of course the paper came from the Butterfly Collage collection. Isn't that pretty? And look at this one. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And this one, and I did back it on a 110-pound cardstock. And be kind and celebrate life and find joy. So the ATCs were a bonus because I was in the zone and I was like, oh, I want to make some ATCs. So they're not really part of the challenge, but I'm throwing them in there anyway. So let me put together everything I created and wrap the video up. Well, guys, this is everything I created for the challenge, brought on by our friend and my friend, LadyKre, who is FunKREations here on YouTube. Links to LadyKre's channel as well as her shop. She's a small business owner. I'm leaving a link to her website as well so you can go over, see what she has and make a purchase. I think I have accomplished the challenge. I used the 1 paper pad. I created 15 projects and I created a 5 extra bonus projects. And I think challenge has been completed. If you liked the video, oh yeah, by the way, for the fun fold card, I'll see can I find the YouTube channel of the crafter and leave that in the, my description box below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of new video uploads. Leave a comment below. I will answer my comments. I want you guys to continue to take care of one another, continue to be safe, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.